Good morning, heroes. You are looking fantastic today. Welcome to the vlog. My name is Edwards. Today we're going for an adventure. Currently it is 4 a.m. in the morning. I've slept about 4 hours. We got here last night to Nouakchott in Mauritania, and today we're going to Senegal. Let's do this adventure. Alright guys, it's story time, because yesterday was an absolutely crazy day. So first of all, as you know, we've been traveling for the last 2-3 days almost now. I've had very little sleep for these days. It's just been on the road, go, go, go. The whole journey from Dakar to Nouakchott in Mauritania took so long. Like, we were out there in the desert driving until midnight. Our driver, very cool guy, was up for taking us to Dakar here in Senegal already the next morning, but at 4 o'clock in the morning, which means we had like 3-4 hours of sleep and then on the road again. And on the way there in Mauritania, they were checking our passport every 20 minutes. They were stopping us with security, checking our passports, checking us, and then letting us drive on again every 20-30 minutes. It was insane. We get to the border crossing, and here for the first time we really got to see Africa as Africa and the extreme poverty that is going on here. So there were these, kids coming up begging, as you expect, right? And I didn't want to give money, because if I give money, they're gonna learn that, okay, come here, tourists will give you money, so just keep coming back for money, and they should be in school. They're running around without feet, without shoes on their feet, without proper clothing on, and they're just here begging for money because someone at some point is giving them money and food, and instead of them coming to school or doing something better with their time, they're there. One kid, Mohammed, he apparently his dad is dead. His mother just sent him off here. I talked to one of the locals who told me that, well, probably the parents don't even care. They don't know what they're doing, or they live in a different city. So these kids are stuck there at the border between Mauritania and Senegal, just going back and forth and begging for money the whole day. They were so sweet, and they wanted to play with us and all this, and we gave them some attention and some of our time, because that's really all we could give. We don't have food or money to give them, right? But that was truly Africa, I think, as like real Africa, seeing that and the amount of poverty there. Like no shoes on their feet, covered in dirt, only spoke Wolof, which is the Senegalese language, no French or anything. And one thing that I thought was really scary, and here's the thing, I love Islam. I think Muslim culture in general is very, very good, and there's a lot of respect and honor in it. But I was a little bit saddened to see that what they learn in school and what they only learn in school is the Quran. So you have these kids who are growing up only learning about the Quran. And I mean, that's not enough. They need to know languages, they need to know math, they need to know something more they can use for work as well. But it's a very different situation and very different setting here. The border crossing itself, it took the entire day. We left at 4 in the morning, we got to the border at 10. We weren't leaving until 7, 8 in the evenings. We were there at the border crossing. It took so long. We arrived here in Senegal, in Dakar, at midnight, and our Airbnb we booked wasn't as it was described. It was only 1 room, 1 bed, and I'm like, I like Pele, but we're not sharing a bed. We're not that close. We're just not that close,
We're friends, but we're not that close.
We're friends, but we're not that close friends, yeah. So we had to leave that and then go out and find a hotel. And the hotel, I don't know if that's a normal price, but I feel like our booking just paid for the 20-30 people working here at the moment. So, but you know what? Woke up, we've slept, we've had food, we've had water. I had this beautiful breakfast by the ocean. I'm happy, and I'm in Africa, and it's amazing, and I love it here. So it's really, really cool. And sitting at the breakfast table, I had a really, really nice idea for a business. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that. I don't know yet. It's going to require some money and some investment and some energy put into it as well. But I had this idea of making a business which would be about, taking people from the Western world, from Europe, from US, wherever, who own a business and they want to help in Africa. They don't just want to send money, because a lot of people are like, send money for a charity and they do something, and I worked for that in a long time. But how about the idea of, you invest money into a project in, for example, Mauritania or in Senegal, and you come down to the country, you stay in a hotel like this one right here. It's beautiful. There's a pool, there's by the beach in the ocean. This is really nice. And then while you're here, you're helping build a school, or you're helping do something for the country while you're here. So you invest in a project that you're going to be doing while you're here. And you're going to be then traveling here as a tourist, both to relax and enjoy the beautiful environment that is here and the sun and everything, and at the same time being part of building something like a school or another charity project, helping the kids here, helping their families here, even building a business here. There's so much you can actually do because there's so many resources. They just don't have anything. So I thought that was a really cool idea for a business, and I might do that in the future. Not anytime soon though, because I've got a lot of things coming up for the new year, and I've got work to do now as well. So I'm gonna get going. Thanks so much for watching the vlogs, and leave a like, support the vlogs I'm doing here. Helps a lot when you're supporting me there. And comment just what you liked about the episode, or if you don't know what you liked, just comment a heart and show your support like that way as well. Otherwise, thank you for joining the adventure. I'll see you in the next one.